It's time for the Coach's Corner Show with your host, Pat Disabato.
Hello, welcome to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'm your host, Pat Disabato from the Southtown Star newspaper, and we're talking a little baseball today, folks. Baseball season is upon us. We're going to have on a couple guests. We're at Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse, 122nd and Harlem Avenue in lovely Palos Heights. This is Barbecue University here. This is the spot for barbecue in all of Southland, Bona Pit. First guest, Brother Rice varsity coach Johnny McCarthy, third year at the helm, 22 wins his first year, 21 wins last season. He's a proud St. Rita grad. Crusaders look to be tough this season, so we're going to talk Rice baseball with Johnny McCarthy. Also, we're going to have on Demetrius Helenzaris from Bona Pit, manager of Bona Pit. We're going to talk all good things about Bona Pit and what they offer. And look at this food. I got to do my best here for the next half hour, not chowing this down. All right, folks, we are going to go to a Beggar's Pizza timeout. Go to beggarspizza.com for all kinds of coupons and good stuff. We return. Johnny McCarthy, Brother Rice. Stay tuned.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
I'm a pepperoni sausage, green peppers and onions. Don't forget the extra cheese, large pizza. Oh, by the way, I also make house calls. Beggar's Pizza, we lay it on thick.
At Standard Bank, we help our neighbors make tomorrow brighter. Families count on us for personal service and banking convenience. Business owners find smart solutions and the resources to capitalize on new opportunities. It's one thing to locate in a community, quite another to invest in it. That's what we do at Standard Bank. We're people you know, services that make your life easier, and financial strength you can count on. We're Standard Bank, in your neighborhood.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Our guests, we had two guests. Our first guest, Brother Rice varsity baseball coach Johnny McCarthy. Johnny, thanks for coming on board, my man.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having
me. Johnny Mack, coming off a nice 21-15 season, 9-7 in the Catholic League. His third year. I can't believe it's your third year already, but you got things going on here. What can fans expect from the old Crusaders this season, Johnny? If this weather, ever turns and maintains.
I mean, you can expect a senior-led team. We got a lot of guys with a lot of experience, a lot of guys that play hard every day. Our senior class has really, worked hard at bringing all the juniors up to speed, our sophomores up to speed, and get everyone on the same page of what they expect to be a championship team. So you can expect a team that throws strikes, plays hard, plays blue-collar baseball, lays down bunts when we need to, hit and run, try any way to get on base, and find a way to win games. And that's what our goals for this team is pride within the program, competing every day.
Yep, that's kind of Johnny Mackbaugh. You mentioned
so.
how you played,
yeah,
man. When you Rita grad 2002, that's how you played. So that's
I was lucky. I was schooled by a lot of great coaches, including Mike Zunica, and I had some great summer coaches like Gary Johnson. I'm sure you know Gary. And
of course.
So I was blessed with those guys teaching me the qualities it takes to be successful.
Well, you've got some nice arms coming back. Brian Muselik, Ian McGinnis, Michael Enriquez, who I want to congratulate right now. He's going to my alma mater, Lewis University. Kevin Biondic. So would you consider the pitching staff a strength of this team?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. All four guys you mentioned throw strikes, change speeds, attack hitters. They find a way to get guys out. Ian and Brian go really deep into games. Mike's probably our hardest thrower.
Yep.
But guys with a lot of experience, big game experience, been through the Catholic League, hopefully are weathered and are ready to compete at the highest level this year.
And offensively, you got some nice kids coming back. Is this the type of team, you got some power, or is this a team that's going to have to be scrappy and generate runs?
I think we're always going to have to be scrappy. The Catholic League, you go through that season and you're facing high-quality arms every day. So we got to be able to lay down bunts. We got to be able to move runners. We got to be able to score guys from third. But on top of that, in the middle of our order, obviously, is Andrew Dyke, Kevin Biondic. Kevin drove in 36, 37 runs last year, was 4-hole every day. Andrew's going to go ahead and hit probably around 3-hole. He can drive the ball to the gap. And then you got Kevin Sullivan coming back, who's an outstanding player. He's going to Middle Tennessee State. So, he really, when he gets on base, his job hopefully will be to create some havoc out there.
Yep. Last season, you guys finished 9-7 in the Catholic League, which is loaded once again, as you mentioned. A lot of arms, a lot of bats, a lot of D1 prospects. Do you see this team being able to improve on that mark, 9-7?
I hope so. Yeah, obviously that's one of our goals, is to win the Catholic League. We want to win it. There's no secret about it. We want to win the Catholic League. We want to win a state championship. Those are our goals. Those are our goals every year. Last year we competed really, really hard. We just got to win the games we're capable of winning, and then just battle it out every day. And it's not just game by game. It's every inning, every pitch, that we have to find a way to get those outs, get those tough outs, scrape across those runs, because they're all going to be low-scoring games. Yeah. And I think this year for the fans, it's going to be a wonderful year in the Catholic League, and there's no better conference to play in than the Catholic League. It's a high level of baseball. If you can compete in the Catholic League, you can play at the college baseball level at a high level. You know? So
there's no doubt about that, man. And little birdies tell me about this sophomore and freshman class you have, and that's I'm not dissing to your senior and junior class, which is a very good class, but this freshman sophomore class is pretty special. You got a couple sophomores. You mentioned Andrew Dyke, Mike Massey. He's coming up. There's a kid, Mike Massey. He hasn't played any of varsity ball, and he's already committed to the University of Illinois. So that's just the type of that's what happens now in high school baseball. So those kids are going to be up in the varsity. What type of potential do those two kids possess, man? And Dyke played all year as a freshman on the varsity. So
yeah, Andrew. Both students, Mike Massey, Andrew Dyke. I think the biggest thing that draws kids to Brother Rice is just the culture of academics. The kids there compete academically. You get a high-quality kid. Andrew's a 4.6 student. Mike Massey's a 4.4 student. We're really, really proud of those things. Our freshman class, one thing that they do really well is they all compete. We got guys that really want to compete, that take pride in every day winning everything. And I think when you have that mentality, it really is, it changes the culture of the program, and that's what we want. But Andrew and Mike, is an extremely hard worker. He's just come in, really quiet, just goes about his business the right way, can bunt, move runners, plays a great second base. So we're lucky to have him. And then Andrew Dyke, obviously, Andrew's just a special type of kid. Yeah. Special talent, special qualities. Not only that, drives balls really well, plays a good outfield.
Yep. What has you most excited about this team?
I think just the senior leadership. Our seniors have been through some tough days. A 5-20 freshman year. They've been through where they've been a little bit, picked on a little bit, and now they've just completely turned everything around. And they should get all the thanks. They should get all the applause. They should get all the notoriety from you, because they spent time and changed this program one day at a time. So,
and that's that's an awesome thing. A lot of kids want to walk into a situation and instant gratification winning, but it builds a lot of character. And I think when it's all said and done, in that last season of their high school career, they look back and say we went from 5-20 to whatever 20, 25, 30 wins. That's a heck of an achievement.
Absolutely, they completely built this program. We're lucky to have that quality of a kid in our baseball program, and they're really setting the tone for those younger guys to allow them to have future success. But this year is going to be an exciting year for us. Everybody coming back, a lot of experience. We feel like we got some speed, we got a little bit of power, but the pitching is the main thing, and our defense is the next thing. Pitching and defense are the most important things for us. Hopefully we can find a way to scrap some runs.
Yep. All right, folks, we are going to go to a Lisa Thomas Salon timeout. Go to lisathomassalon.com. Plenty of specials we hand, Tea Club membership, all kinds of good stuff. We return, more with Johnny Mack, Brother Rice Baseball. Stay tuned.
What teen doesn't want to be in style with the latest trends? What teen doesn't want the hottest cuts at an affordable price? It's time to get noticed with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where girls get a cut in style for just $27 and guys get a cut in style for just $17. Get the right look for the right price at the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club. Your style, perfect style. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon.
If you're looking for delicious barbecue in the Southland, no one does it better than Bona Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. Stop in and try our mouth-watering ribs, tender piled-high pulled pork sandwich with homemade chips, or a perfecta combo in our year-round indoor-outdoor patio. Having a special get-together, Bona Pit offers a party room for up to 100 people. Want to watch the big game? Fans can do so on one of our many flat-screen TVs and enjoy $10 domestic bucket specials every Sunday. Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. No one does barbecue better. Hi, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. We're not at Beggar's Pizza, folks. We're at Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse, 122nd and Harlem Avenue in lovely Palos Heights. And if you're just joining us, our guest, Brother Rice varsity baseball coach Johnny McCarthy. Have to give a couple shout-outs. One to your president, Dr. Kevin Burns. Make sure you tell him I said hey. Yep. And we've got Brian Barkowski, Director of Marketing here at Bona Pit, checking things out. Glad to have him.
It's great, yeah. I mean, the support's been outstanding, you know. What Brian does behind the scenes in terms of marketing, getting our games out there, the website, it's just, it's unbelievable the amount of work that he puts in. Dr. Burns has been so supportive of our baseball program, so, you know, we really feel the support. We just, you know, can't wait to get started here.
And, you know, a head coach is only as good as his coaching staff,
absolutely.
Right? And you've got a great one, man.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. You know, top to bottom, I mean, it starts with Kevin Sefcik. Kevin played 8 years in the big leagues. You know, prepares our guys mentally, you know, up at the plate. Not only that, our infielders are learning what I feel is a college level type approach to the game. You know, and then you got Sean McBride, does a great job with our pitching staff, as well as Dan Hennigan. We added a guy, Dusty Bensko, who just, you know, has brought a breath of fresh air, really a new look to things. But I've just been so lucky. It all begins and ends with your lower level coaches, and we have been blessed with great lower level coaches, and that sets the tone for the program because they help set the culture. And without them, you know, evaluating guys, making the right decisions, having kids having a positive experience, we wouldn't be able to do the things we want to do.
Hard to believe this is your third season. When you look back when you first started, you know, 3 years ago, what has surprised you most about being a head coach?
Things that surprise me the most, just the amount of field work you do on a day in, day out basis. And
Roger Bossert's not around.
Oh my God, I wish. But yeah, you do. I mean, the amount of field work we do. I mean, in terms of the preparation for practices, trying to figure out all three levels. But the biggest thing that surprised me is just how far we've come. How far we've come with support from the school, support from our staff, our coaching changes that we made that have really just allowed us to take that next step forward, and the type of kid we're getting. But you know, I'll never forget that class of 2012, my first year. They were a group where everyone kind of left them, and they stayed. They stayed the course. They grinded it out, and they set the tone for the success we're having now. So,
and they won 22 games on top of it. So
it was outstanding.
That is, man. Well, what would you say the biggest challenges to a head coach today that's coaching high school baseball today?
High school baseball, I mean, it's come such a long way, and it's so exciting. I think it's, you know, expectations / entitlement. I think it's obviously parents. Every good coach says, you know, you want to coach a team of orphans, you know, and parent problems, you know, field issues. Obviously, like today we were out. We were able to get on our turf today, our turf football field, which was nice, but you know, you go out to the field and it's a swamp. So you're trying to figure out and being so flexible in terms of your planning, but you know, getting back to the entitlement, it's tough, you know, because kids expect, you know, so much now, and you're trying to give
gratification.
You're trying to give them the best experience you can, but sometimes it's not good enough.
Right.
You know?
And life values, you know, it's all one big thing, and it's tough, man.
Well, I think anything you do that's worthwhile, I mean, it takes some time. You know, it takes some effort, and obviously, just like every program, we're not in the position where we can't not play the best player. The best player is going to find his way, and the cream will always rise to the top. And the great thing about the game of baseball is, you see, it's an everyday thing. And it exposes itself. So for us, we have to play the best player. We got to find the best players and try to get them to Brother Rice, show them our culture, show them our community and our family type atmosphere.
No doubt about it, man. Rival-wise, you know, this is probably a tough question, and that's why I'm asking you is, who would be your biggest rival? Who would you say? Brother Rice baseball, who is it?
Obviously, the coach answer is every team on our schedule is our rival. But no, I think we have some serious ones. Obviously, with St. Rita start off, it's a wonderful game, highly intense. You know, you get all these local teams from St. Lawrence to St. Rita to Mount Carmel to Marist. I mean, they're all right in the neighborhood, and all the kids know each other. So that allows that to be, you know, a fun environment, and a lot of fans come out, and our kids enjoy those games, and there's a different types of energy around those games.
That Marist game is still...
It's exciting.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting for our kids, and, we hope it never ends, because it's so much fun. The two teams are so competitive. Every game is like a one-run game, and it really doesn't matter what the quality of team is each year, because the game is going to be tight, and there's nothing more fun for our kids to play in those types of games.
And it's like that at the freshman and the sophomore level too, when you play them. That's the
great.
thing, man. It's
It's
throughout the program.
It's wonderful.
What team that is not on your schedule would you like to see on your schedule?
Obviously, I grew up in the south suburbs. We would always like to see a Sandburg on our schedule. Any team that wants to compete and get after it, that has a high caliber of talent, we want to play. We're trying to play the best out there. We make it a point every year. Last year we were top 10 in the state in terms of opponents in our schedule. We had the toughest schedule in the state of Illinois last year, ranked by Prep Baseball Report, which was great. So we're trying to find the best teams around. We want to play as many talented teams as we can to give our kids not only an experience, but I feel like if you set that selves up, you're getting a better chance of going further in the playoffs, because you're facing those top-level arms.
Yeah, but you have to have a willing partner. Some schools aren't willing to play. That's the issue, man.
Well, it's tough, and they have their set opponents that they always play every year, and those relationships have been set, and you only have 35 games. So I don't fault them. It's just a matter of, do they have the flexibility? But yeah, we love to play anybody that really gets after it, really has a high level, and wants to get after us every day.
Well, my dream is to have a Southside tournament, all right? I want you, Carmel, Rita, Lawrence. All right, I want you guys. We'll even throw Providence in there, 5. And then I want to see Sandburg, Andrew, Lockport, Lincoln Way North, HF. I want to see a public-private weekend extravaganza. That's what I'd love to see, man.
You're talking about all great coaches. For us, that tournament is Stevie's way. Mark Bajensky. We're blessed to be in it. It's for a great cause. First off, we get a lot of character values from it, trying to play like Stevie. But you bring in some high-level teams that want to get after it every day. And I know Mark. One of his goals is to make it the most competitive tournament around. He's trying to get the best teams. I love that part of it.
Yeah.
And that intensity makes you a better player, internally, and it allows our kids to come together.
Yeah, I just want to make it a little bit more Southside specific.
I would love it too.
You know what I mean?
would love
just
it too.
A little
I would.
It would be awesome.
And all those coaches that you mentioned are great coaches.
Yeah.
We happen to play Andrew. We're blessed to have Andrew. I know Kevin Sefcik was an Andrew grad, so if we don't schedule him, he gets upset every year. But they do a great job.
They do.
They put together a great program. Absolutely.
Great coaches,
so we would be blessed to play him.
Okay. Well, Johnny Mack, I appreciate you coming on board, my man. Thanks.
You.
Good luck this season. I can't wait to get out there. You are the Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse Coach of the Week, so enjoy this gift card, all right, my man?
Appreciate it.
We'll hook you up, all right?
All right, sounds good.
All right, folks, athletics timeout. Stay tuned. Textbook question, a lot of good stuff.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
At Standard Bank, we help our neighbors make tomorrow brighter. Families count on us for personal service and banking convenience. Business owners find smart solutions and the resources to capitalize on new opportunities. It's one thing to locate in a community, quite another to invest in it. That's what we do at Standard Bank. We're people you know, services that make your life easier, and financial strength you can count on. We're Standard Bank, in your neighborhood.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show. All right, folks, our next guest, we've got Dimitri Hlanzaris, manager of Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse. Dimitri, thanks for coming on board, my man.
Thank you.
All right, and before we get rolling with some questions, all right, we've got this delicious platter right here. This is the trifecta, right?
Correct.
Let the good people know what we have on this dish.
Trifecta is you choose from 3 meats and then 2 sides. For this one right here, I put ribs, half chicken and brisket. The size I chose was fries and mac and cheese, and then corn and a corn muffin comes with every barbecue dish here.
And you have to have an appetite right there to knock that down.
Yeah,
right?
A lot of people will split it or take it for lunch tomorrow.
And you also have the perfecta, which is the same thing except 2 items, right?
Same thing with 2, correct.
Okay. Well, as the good people know, and I've been talking about it for a couple of years now, this is my favorite barbecue place. If I want barbecue, Bona Pit is my go-to. So what is it about this place that separates it from the competition, man?
You know, we are really by the book here. Chef does everything scratch, homemade from the beginning. All the barbecue is smoked overnight, and everything is I believe that care is put into all of the food. The chef he's been doing it for 20 years. You can tell he's someone who enjoys what he does.
You can taste the passion in every bite, man.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Smoke flavor and everything.
All right, so in terms of favorites, I mean, I love the pulled chicken. If I'm coming in for lunch, I like to get a pulled chicken sandwich. The brisket is unbelievable. Barbecue chicken. What are some of the favorites from the customers, though? What do they like?
The customers, I would say ribs are probably one of our top sellers. The sausage, the smoked sausage is a nice seller. People usually are not too inclined to go into sausage with barbecue, but it's very good. And we also have a nice selection outside of barbecue. We got some nice steaks, some nice fish dishes, salmon or tilapia.
Yep. Well, and I know one of my favorites on the sides, though, are those homemade chips.
Those chips.
You have a couple, man, you got to eat them all.
Right.
They're outstanding. So those are homemade, right?
Right, the chips are homemade. One of my favorites is the baked beans. Baked beans are homemade. There's a little chopped pulled pork inside of it.
Yep,
it's they're outstanding. Just for barbecue.
Yeah, I've had the baked beans, outstanding. And then specials. You guys run specials just about every day, don't you?
Yeah, Chef makes specials every single day. He makes a killer jambalaya on Fridays. The pot roast on Saturday is very good. I have it every single Saturday. And then sometimes he'll switch up too. He'll have a lot of different chicken dishes. He'll have a marsala once in a while, piccata, garlic rosemary chicken.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different specials.
And we should mention to the adults, just you adults, are their parents watching? You guys got a little half-price bottle of wine situation. What was it, Friday, Saturday, or is it Saturday, Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday, right?
Yeah, the general manager was looking for a good liquor deal, especially on the weekends. So we talked about this half-price bottle of wines. We did it for just the December month, and then into January we decided we're going to do it all year.
Yeah, that's outstanding. So mom and dad, come on by. You want to relax, a little stress reliever? Sure, a bottle of wine.
It's a very good special.
It's a good thing. That's a great special, man. All right, so some of the people who want to come in and not have barbecue, you mentioned, you could have a steak. You've got some seafood selection as well, right?
Mm-hmm. And yeah, we have the salmon. We have raspberry, barbecue raspberry salmon. It's like a barbecue raspberry sauce, homemade by chef, of course. The tilapia that we have jumbo shrimp, skirt steak oregano, and we also have like a lot of non-barbecue sandwiches.
Right, and there's some vegetarian dishes too, right?
Vegetarian as well, yes.
Because I have a coach, John Chiappetto, his wife's a vegetarian, and she likes to come in here and try some of the vegetarian dishes.
Yes.
So that's a great option for people as well.
Right.
Now, here's one of the things I really like about this place, man. So if you want to come out with the boys and you want to have a good time, you go to the bar, have some great food, have some cocktails. That's offered here. Great TV situation. You got some flat screens. You want to come out, beautiful day like it was today, Monday. We're taping, 60 degrees out. Hit the patio, man. Enjoy the sunshine.
Right.
And it's in the winter, you guys have heat out there too. So if you want to look outside, and if you want a little bit of a finer situation, fine dining situation, you guys got that option too. So really,
no TVs.
Yeah, dining room, no TVs. You want to bring a date or whatever, your significant other. It's a romantic situation. So you guys pretty much have it all covered, right?
Right. They really did. They recently, about 2 years ago, I think, added the patio on here to give that kind of every option of availability here, to be able to choose from a dining room without a TV or a patio outside with a TV, or even a bar area where the game is on.
Yeah, and there is, people who want private parties, right? There's a room available, right?
Yeah, you can do private parties in this room or in the dining room, either one.
And we should tell folks, jump on board online. We're going to have the website here on screen so people can go online looking for any type of information in terms of private parties, holiday parties, whatever. Everything's available here, man. So, and you guys are open for lunch every day, right?
Every day, 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock, and I think during the week you guys open until 10, right?
Till 10. Sundays we close at 9. Will probably change over the summer.
Okay, that'll change. So 122nd Harlem, folks, on the west side of the street. You drive on by, you see the nice patio outside, spring, summer. You can't beat it. It's outstanding. You can't beat it year round for the barbecue, but if you want to dine al fresco, that option's available here, man.
Correct.
All right, Dimitri, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Continued success. Tell Jimmy I said hi. All right. And folks, we're going to go to a Labrada Bakery Cafe time out. When we return, Players of the Week, Coach of the Week. We got a little something for the Coach of the Week here, and from Bona Pit, and a lot of good stuff. Stay tuned.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labrada Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labrada, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labrada Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in the Oakbrook Promenade.
What teen doesn't want to be in style with the latest trends? What teen doesn't want the hottest cuts at an affordable price? It's time to get noticed with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where girls get a cut in style for just $27 and guys get a cut in style for just $17. Get the right look for the right price at the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club. Your style, perfect style. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon.
If you're in the mood for some of the finest barbecue in the Southland, then Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights is a place for you and your family. Whether it's ribs, chicken, brisket, pulled pork, or any other barbecue favorites, Bona Pit serves up a flavor explosion in a championship form. We also offer steaks, seafood, sandwiches, a mouth-watering nachos platter, and salads in a casual atmosphere, with the option of either dining inside or on our heated patio. Watch the big game in our full-service bar or call ahead for pickup. Bona Pit in Palos Heights. All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'd like to thank Brother Rice coach Johnny McCarthy for being our guest, and Dimitri Hilanzaris from Bona Pit. All right, folks, textbook question of the week, sponsored by Standard Bank. Here we go. Which baseball team was awarded our preseason #1 on the Coach's Corner Show last season? All right, text A for St. Rita, B for Lincoln Way North, C for Mount Carmel, D for Sandburg. Text the answer to 708-365-8501. Texter number 4 with the correct response, A, B, C, or D, wins a $50 gift card, compliments of Standard Bank. All right, the Labrada Bakery Cafe Golden Baguette Player of the Week, Providence Hockey's Mike Vanetti Jr. scored the game-winning goal in overtime Saturday to lead Providence to a 4-3 victory over Bennett, clinching the Celtics' first ever Kennedy Cup championship. Congrats to Providence Catholic on the hockey honor. All right, we're going to hook up Mike Vanetti Jr., $25 gift card, compliments of Labrada Bakery Cafe in Oakbrook. The Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club Player of the Week, Bloom's Gina Narcissi, won the mile run and was part of the winning 2-mile relay team for the Blazing Trojans. Hook her up with a nice goodie bag, compliments of Lisa Thomas Salon. The Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse Coach of the Week, we already handed it off. Johnny McCarthy of Brother Rice wins the distinction this week. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed the show. Gerard and myself, we're going to tackle this barbecue, and we got this little baseball glove. Look at the old baseball glove. Oh, my God, Ron Guidry, Louisiana Lightning, my idol, my man, number 49, Gator. All right, have a great week, folks.